Yeah, Bitcoin is having a day, okay? And that's what I want to share with you guys in this video, because this is something a long time coming when we talk about all-time highs, 70,000, altcoins, Bitcoin. If you guys are out there, this is what we need to talk about, because we are moving into territory we once have claimed. And I want to break down in this video what we need to do further to secure these levels that we once were at, because 30,000, guys, is a very, very important psychological threshold, a barrier, if you will, that we need to start trading above if we want to see some momentum to absolutely catapult us and launch us into an ascending bull market. Okay, so that's what I'm going to break down for you guys in this video. Remember to subscribe down below, smash that like button, join us here at Not Your Father's Capital as well. But here's where we are at, guys, and remember, this is not financial advice, so please do your own homework, due diligence with all things, everything crypto, financial, all that good stuff. Let's talk about it, all right? And here we are as we look into the chart on the crypto bubbles. Look at Bitcoin, number one, just absolutely up 3% on the day. And here we are, guys, at the time of this recording, brushing that 30,000 level just briefly on the day, since retreating down to that 29.4 at the time of this publication. And there we were. We got up there, we sniffed it, and then automatically comes back down, sold off, and that's kind of where we were at with Bitcoin. But furthermore, we get back into this article. This is what needs to happen to sustain these $30,000 milestone, this level, and this is what we've seen, and what we need to do to firmly stay above 30K, okay? You kind of look at it more in a broader scope, that's about half of all-time highs, right? We got up above 70 briefly, and Bitcoin currently at that 30,000 range. In a bear market, guys, I will take that, and that is not anything to balk at, because we all know how fast crypto can move. I think 2024 is going to be a huge year for Bitcoin. It's going to be a huge year for crypto, and it's something as we move further within regulatory clarity as well as adoption. 30,000 is a huge milestone, guys, and this is where we've seen this resistance line absolutely exist around this price point, and that's where we've seen 1.49 million addresses have acquired Bitcoin close to 30K. So you're going to see this as a very pivotal resistance line, where we look at some investors trying to cut their losses, break even, get out, exit their positions as we look for more certainty in the markets. But this is where we've seen basically not just that amount of wallets, amount of transactions. We've seen more of 73% of all Bitcoin addresses are presently in profit. So not a lot of cryptos can currently state that claim. 73,000, that is a huge number. I'm sorry, 73%. That is a huge number of all the Bitcoin addresses to be into the green, right? And in the money. But when we talk about how 30,000 is such a key number, that is where you see more of a psychological victory, okay? Because getting back to all-time highs is the true battle. That is the true into the green that we like to talk about. And that's where we've seen getting above that 30K, and how that pressure, that selling pressure does exist due to all of the addresses into the green around that level. You can't disregard all the amount when you talk about 1 million addresses, 1 million plus. That's something very huge, okay? And we can go on and on again, talking about 30K being psychologically a barrier, if you will. But right now, we need a more push from the global community. We need more certainty in the market, less FUD, and more movement into the green, okay? More adoption. And if we get the SEC to drop their guard, if you will, just a touch, right? And let us go back to levels that we were once at, and let crypto run free. That's something where you're going to see a lot of accumulation. We're going to see a lot of consolidation. We're going to see a lot of treks into positive momentum, positive territory. And that's what we would have a more solid chance of staying and just keeping above that psychological gain, all right? Above 30K, that's something that's going to be huge and truly one of the most important stories as we approach the halving event in 2024. New possible political regime in the United States. That's going to be huge as we look at regulation. But right now, guys, this is what's next. That is what's crucial. We're going to be following this very closely as we get above 30,000. We're going to have more content and updates along the way. So absolutely do not miss a beat. Subscribe on your way out. Smash that like button, all that good stuff. And we'll see you guys all in the next one.